Part 2, concluding or continuing, whichever you prefer, from part 1 of my rant. Yes, I've calmed down a bit. Nintendo will still be at E3. I forget if I've said that in my last video or not. But yes, a day has passed, pretty much. I've calmed down. You know, I've let the news kind of sink in. Most people have let it kind of sink in now, and I mean, there's still unhappiness that a lot of people are showing, but yes, Nintendo will still be at E3. They're still going to show off the same stuff. It's just going to be in multiple little Nintendo Directs, not one big show, which is, it's still a what the fuck moment. You can't argue that. Will it work? Will it pay off? Pfft, who knows? We'll see. So as E3 here says themselves, well, a tweet from E3, to avoid confusion, yes, Nintendo is still here and we're looking forward to their news and games. So I still will be doing, I am going to do a Nintendo E3 predictions video still. It'll just be slightly different than my Sony and Microsoft one. Instead of it just being Nintendo E3 predictions, it'll be like, I'll call it Nintendo E3 Direct predictions or whatever. I don't know how accurate I'll be on that, seeing as we still don't know anything about how they're gonna plan out these Nintendo Directs. If it'll be like 1 a day, 2 a day, you know, just at the end of the week of E3 they'll do it all. I read a thing where they said they would be doing one of them on the first day, or on their official day, which was June 11th. They'll be doing a Nintendo Direct. So I guess that's good. So yeah, that's about it. Everyone needs to calm down a bit. It is a what the fuck moment, like I said, but whether it's a good thing, whether it's a bad thing, we'll wait and find out. So till next time, you know, stick around, stay tuned. Soon will be my E3 prediction videos. Keep an eye out for that. Till then. Sorry, I'm back again. Had to include this into my video. I know I said stay tuned and all that, my exit point in my video, but whatever. So I forgot to point this out in that last bit of clip, that last bit of video. Nintendo of America issues the statement on E3 plans. Issued the statements to game trailers regarding the news yesterday that Nintendo won't be holding an E3 presentation. Nintendo will be at E3 in full force, but they just won't be hosting their annual presentation there. Instead, the company will focus on its Nintendo Direct presentations and the various press events that it holds. Here's what Nintendo of America's blah blah blah, Charlie Scabetta, Senior Director, whatever, had to say about Nintendo's plans for this year. As you've already seen, a lot of news about Nintendo games and services that you traditionally would be held at E3, or held until E3, is being delivered this year through Nintendo Directs and various press events. This approach will continue between now and E3. No matter where you are in the world, you'll be fully informed. We look forward to continuing to provide you with Nintendo news and content in ways you haven't before experienced. Beyond the news that will be communicated through Nintendo Direct videos in the run-up to E3, at the show itself, we're hosting 2 smaller events on Tuesday morning before the LACC opens. I forget what that stands for. Los Angeles something? I don't know, whatever. Of just our traditional one event. Or instead of just our traditional one event. A media event and a partner presentation will both occur that morning. While the audience will be different between the 2 events, both will occur on the Tuesday morning of E3, June 11th, as I said in that previous clip, which is the date and time period the public has come to expect for Nintendo to deliver E3 news, even though I'm pretty sure they've done it on like June 7th or 6th before. At the Nokia Theater, we'll meet the business partners, retailers, publishers, analysts, etc. from the Nintendo of America territory and discuss our plans for driving the business and providing tailored information that this group finds useful to their operations. So that stuff really doesn't affect us. They're just going to brush that aside and show that to the people that it matters to, not to us. They're not going to waste our time showing off, you know, financial reports and, you know, sales pitches and all that shit to us. It has no effect on the gamer. So that is a benefit, I guess. Nintendo has done these types of business meetings at past E3 shows, but has not in the past few years. This year we are returning to that business partner meeting format. New this year at our booth in the LACC prior to the show opening, we'll invite a small group of media to play our games. We will have a strong lineup of beloved franchise experiences available for the immediate hands-on play. We are continuing to consider exciting new ways to bring the news to of our games and information directly to the players at home during the E3 timeframe, and we'll have more to say about that at a later date. Again, though, I have to bring up, as long as these, what was it, these, who was it they said they were going to let do these hands-on play thing? The media, anyway. As long as we get to see the media, guys, like IGN and them playing the stuff so we don't miss out on it, and it gets uploaded like the day later after they've already seen it and they've already got the, you know, they had the wow factor and we don't, because that's not what we want. As long as we get to see that still, then this could still work. This could still be fine. Anyway, though, that wraps up this video, for real this time. Stay tuned for more videos.